topic I want to be presenting today is lighting up Gallaudet, and I want to be talking about the group of people that it's a hot topic for the people that work here at the University of Gallaudet for the deaf and hard of hearing, the leaders in the lighting up. It's a big concept for the people to work here. There's many people that will have serious discussions about that, and we could always talk about it in length and talk about it forever. But today we're gonna have a limited time, so we're gonna talk about two specific kinds of lights for the speakers and during the night. You know, the Elstead Auditorium and a couple other buildings like the multipurpose room, they use LCD lights like this. See, the, the light issue is between the speaker and the overhead projector and the big screen. It's a big old debate on where the light goes, and often they dim it on the one part and then light it up on the other side. The one person that controls it has to dim it and light it. It's a big problem. Like this, for example. In certain buildings, the light has an overhead projector. Same issue with technology, with the screen behind the speaker that stands in front of it normally, and it's a white screen. The speaker watches, and the people watching it, it's the screen. They can't really see it, so it's a struggle for everything. Sometimes they dim it and you do this. The lights they turn off, and so it's very bright for the eyes to see the screen. The glare that goes bounces off the screen with the lights overhead. The technology itself is not very successful. There's a battle between who has control of the lights, the speaker or the screen, and most often the screen is the one that wins. The media, the captions, don't know the idea until the PowerPoint has an LCD and the instructor goes in front of it and he kind of blocks the letters and the presentation. Everybody has to tell him to move. So the presenter keeps coming in and out of the picture. So everybody tells him, once he steps in, he should move out of the way. Why not use that kind of technology where the light coming from the behind it? Especially where they make the screens white, and then in the presentations they have it overhead, making it come down the light. It's different. The speaker has to keep watching back and forth, going in front of the screen. The eye People have to keep dashing their eyes from the speaker to the screen, speaker to the screen. That technology has been around for over 20 years. Why haven't it didn't think of that before? Why didn't they turn research to analyze stuff like that? Realizing that other ways of light can occur on campus. Deciding that of the night. Know that the night at the fire, like a campfire, everything is dark. For the hearing people, it's they can't really see if the fire goes out, and that's pretty much all that happens to them. For the deaf people, you can't see, and also the communication stops. You can't communicate. With the light means once the light's out, you can't really communicate with one another. And the lighting makes it symbolizes for the Gallaudet campus of how everyone should be lighting up the campus. I was talking to two of my classes, and we were discussing how can we improve the situation on campus with the lighting. We discussed inspiration from a group called the Guerrilla Lightings. They're from Europe all over the place. The cities, they light up buildings, they change them, the environment, to make them more pleasant and test what happens overnight. So we learned, we studied all we could about that program from Europe. And Gallaudet didn't have that, so we thought, let's go ahead and do it. It's very loud and so we discussed the lighting. We gave out flyers and everything, and then we right for the front of the campus. We arrived there, and this is the building. It looks like it's plain, nothing there, no light. The light was that they had was strong, but there was really nothing there. We discussed prior to it that we're gonna light up the walls, the pillars, using it this way. So we set up colored green, red, green, red, green, red. We alternated the colors until it was perfect, like like so. We changed the space and the colors. We're lighting up the walls. It felt like seeing, bringing new meaning to the building and looking at the perspective of everything. It was very inspirational. Looking farther away, this is how it looked. It looked like a whole new place. We went to an, uh, we recorded it through the side view, and it looked different. It was looked round. So we moved everything around and we made it look like this. So we changed and fixed everything and reset it up, and this was the outcome. And made it nice and circular, meaning that the lights will can fix everything, make it nicer. We were impressed. So we also did find a tree and we did this to it. The tree itself now looked like it was more alive. It had more life into it. It had shape. It had feelings. Another places that we played with were these right here. That's a strange. Can't use it, so we found help find something else. A beautiful art. It just looked like a regular eye. This is what it's a beautiful painting, yes, art, but with the light, wow, this was the result. Same papers, pages, same everything. Wow, really did change. We fixed around with the colors. It changed the mood, it changed the shape. Look at this. a masterpiece. Really, a few lights, gels, and we realized, discussed how it changed everything in the environment. I again brought hand shapes for the shadows to make what we just saw, and we brought it over here. Wanted to make shadows of the hands. And Gallaudet, never know. We don't know, right? Can we? Can it be possible? With the hand shapes, the shadows, hand shadows, big lightings and big shadows that we were making in this certain place. The light needed for Gallaudet to be open and accept it. Respond from Gallaudet. The value, not the cost of the, but the value. Can the buildings be color coded? The group may be green, another building blue, and so just do that with the buildings so that they each have an identity set up, and with the lights. The lights go over the walls and it brings a new shape to Gallaudet. Places that have right setups, names, that can make a strong impression. Individual way, problem for the Gallaudet to keep cost and solve a solution. It is possible. What happens that we don't have the center place to search for questions, search for solutions, connect with topic? We can set up a lab, meaning study Gallaudet people of light. Thank you.